Good morning, students. Let's start the chapter 2, nutrition in animals. Dear students, till now you studied what is nutrition. If you not remember, as it's your habit, obtaining and utilizing food by the body of livings. This is called nutrition. There are different modes of nutrition. The one mode of nutrition, that is the autotrophic. You studied this mode of nutrition in your first chapter. And autotrophic nutrition found in green plants because they are capable to trap the radiant energy of sun, and by using simple inorganic substances from their surrounding like carbon dioxide and water, they are able to form their food in the form of carbohydrate. Green plants are called the ultimate source of food of the earth. So green plants are also called producers. Now, the other methods of nutrition is the heterotrophic mode of nutrition. In heterotrophic mode of nutrition, the organisms depend on plants directly or indirectly. Depend on plants for their food directly or indirectly. Such kind of livings are called heterotrophic, and they are also called as the consumers. They are called the consumers. There are different sub-techniques, sub-methods of heterotrophics like saprophytic or saprotrophic. As you know, the example is fungi. You studied this in first chapter. Parasitic. And holozoic. You have to study this holozoic in this chapter. Parasitic you also studied, like you studied about the Kasputa. And in keywords I given an example of mosquito also, lice. Okay. So in animals, lice is come under the category of animal, and it will get its food from the other livings, and it in this way it obtains its food. Dear students, autotrophic mode found in green plants, and these are called producers. Heterotrophic, that depend directly or indirectly on plants for their food, and they are called consumers. Let's know what are the different categories of consumers. Dear students, produces the food. and the food produced by the producers are consumed by consumers. There are different categories in consumers because all consumers are not directly depend on plants. Some depend on directly and some depend on the plants indirectly. Like if we talk about the herbivores, you know, organisms who depend on plant. For their food directly means they directly eat the plants or their products. Okay, so these are the herbivores. The second category is of carnivores. These carnivores organisms feed on herbivores, means they are not directly depend on plants. Example, you can take here carnivores like that. You can take it like snake, lion. These are carnivores. Herbivores, you can take the example of goat, buffalo. It is okay. And a more category that is of omnivores. And these omnivores feed on both plants as well as animals. Feed on both plant as well as animals. You can take here the example like the humans. You know, we are carnivores. We feed both the flesh as well as the plant directly. There are other categories also, like the decomposers, scavengers, and in this way the animals and plants are interconnected to fulfill their food requirements. Like carnivores having the different categories, consumers, then herbivores fed by carnivores. Carnivores has primary carnivores, secondary carnivore, tertiary also. Like if we consumers means these all are what? These all are consumers, and consumers can in this way. Like primary consumers are herbivores, secondary consumers like the suppose herbivore, we take the example of a grasshopper. This feed on the herbs, plants, and this is fed by the secondary consumer like the frog. Frog can eat herbivores. So this is the secondary consumer. And frogs being eaten by snake. This is tertiary And one more you can add quaternary, if they are quaternary, like the hawk that fed on snake. Okay, so this grasshopper fed by frog fed by snake, and snake fed by the hawk. So this form of food chain in the ecosystem, and in this way the organisms depend for their food on different types of plants or animals. Some depend on plants directly and some are depend on plants indirectly. Okay, so you will study all these things later on in detail in further classes. Let's talk about the Holozoic nutrition. Holozoic nutrition. The mode of nutrition in which organisms get their food in the form of raw material, and that raw material simplified in the body of organisms. Such mode of getting nutrition is called the Holozoic nutrition. Means organism get their food in the form of raw materials and digest inside the body to get nourished, N-O-U-R-I, nourished. So that is the Holozoic mode of nutrition. Here you can take the example like amoeba. Amoeba having a single celled body, it is called the unicellular. Humans, us, goat, buffalo, these get their nutrition in the form of raw materials, and these raw materials are digested in the body of these organisms, and in this way they nourished. There are different steps in this Holozoic nutrition. I am writing here the steps are initiation, digestion, absorption, assimilation, and eating. Dear students, revise the video, repeat the video again and again if you are interested to know the things. If you don't wish to see, it's your choice. You can ask your parents also. Because they feel very bad when you scolded in the class. And why you are scolded in the class? Because you not completed your work on time. So, if parents think that students or their words should be treated properly in the school, so they should try to learn the student to be punctual in completing their work. Rest of the choice of your parents. But I request you to please pay attention on study and complete your work on time. Thank you very much for watching.